All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started today. We are here live at the 2023 Music City Challenge. I'm your boy Ryan George, the voice of Cincy Been Streaming. I got RQ with me yet again today. I dragged him in, dragged him down. Here we go, one more day, buddy.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So we are going to get you the finals here, is what you've seen warming up, of the Evolution Tour event number 9. Your final today is going to be Gavin Nickel versus Mackenzie Caesar. Good old-fashioned North versus South North American battle. So the boys are getting tuned up and warmed up, and I think they're actually waiting on a chalker as well. And then they will be underway. Gavin, we heard, almost had a 9-darter just a little bit ago. So Gavin is flowing. So, yeah, we're going to let them get warmed up. We're going to bring you that action. I'm sure it's going to be a barn burner. As soon as we have a player cards, we can chit-chat about it a little bit more. Let's see here. All right, yeah, player card is not available yet.
Yeah, they're still. I got it on the warm up here, so as soon as I've clicked on it, it should show up on our laptop over here.
Sweet. Yeah, we're in day 3, final day, Sunday, fun day. All cricket today, with the exception of this. Evolution Tour is 01, but the rest of the day you're going to see cricket action. We got men's and women's singles and doubles cricket today. Junior events wrapped up just a little bit ago, so it's going to be all cricket all day. And the last event starts, I do believe, at 2 p.m. And that's men's singles, and then we'll be off and underway. And it'll be a conclusion of the 32nd annual or 34th annual Music City Classic. So, and homeboy jumping and shaking the stage because he wanted to clear it and won. That could have been awkward and forever on Facebook if he'd have caught a toe and not made it.
I think this is the first time we've seen Caesar McKenzie on the stream here for the Evolution Tour.
Seen Gavin a couple times now.
Yep, Stefano twice, I believe. I think they were in the first 2 finals. From what we hear, the Canadian race and points for the representatives is extremely tight, so this could make a big difference for McKenzie here. Dana's already joining us. Get it again, Gavin.
Dana Mincevich. So Mackenzie looks very much like a stacker, and Gavin is very much like a pitch style darter. So 2 different playing styles. It looks like we might be diddling up. 25. 25. Over under on 10 taking 10 darts to diddle out.
Well, this is where on the diddle it's out.
Yep.
Have to win by bull or double bull or.
And Gavin is outside, so Mackenzie just needs to hit a bowl of some kind. And he does. So this will be a race to 6. And I do believe they use sudden death in the Evolution Tour. I think they use sudden death in the Evolution Tour.
Yeah, it might have to be 1 by 2, but I don't think we had that. We didn't have that yet.
Yep.
So let's see what it starts off with here. Looks like he's got 81.
So if you're looking at scorecards right now for the event, Mackenzie carrying a 63.84, Gavin carrying a 70.75. 80.99. But McKenzie's first 9 are an 80.05, and Gavin's are 73.16. So getting out the gate has been McKenzie's strength. McKenzie checking out doubles at 27.27 and Gavin at 32.14.
Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe to one of our 4 platforms: Kick, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube.
Get these boys the viewership they deserve.
I've shared it on my page. Hopefully my page starts sharing it up. Again, I want to thank everybody for this weekend being a part of this action, being participative in our chat. We can all acknowledge you being here by putting the comments in, enjoying the conversations as well as the darts. All right, on top of the triple error. 44 does leave a bogey still. Gavin needs a big shot to get back in this game. Only a 46. So McKenzie's got plenty of time here right now.
Gavin off to a bit of a slow start.
Let's see what he does here. He's got 163. Going down was the best option to leave an out shot. Only gets 40, has 144. See what Gavin can do here. He needed 2 triples, 2 big triples anyway.
Right.
All right, let's see what he decides to do to start, 20 or 18.
Goes the 20s route.
Yep.
124 left.
He's got 40, he's got 104. Does he stay or move? And he stays. He hits a solid 60 to leave 84. Gavin, he picks the triple. He's all right. Got 155. Let's see what he does. Good switch to the 137. Now has 98 left. Put some pressure on that 84.
Just when you thought he might have been out of the leg.
All right, needs a single 14 or a triple. It's a single for the bull. And he gets it. Way to start off the finals of the event number 9.
Nothing like a bullseye finish to get you going.
That's definitely a confidence booster starting out.
All right. So a hole to throw off the gate, and then Gavin to throw first. Going to have to forget that leg happened and push back through it and start all over here.
Got him a solid 60. Gavin in the background trying to gather himself before he gets to the hockey.
I also think Gavin likes to play a little bit faster than McKenzie does.
Yeah.
McKenzie's a little slower, a little more methodical.
Yeah.
Gavin is very much a
Rhythm player.
Rhythm and rotate and go.
Yeah. This is where I tell rhythm players that your rhythm needs to start when you get to the line, not when you're waiting to get there. Your routine needs to start once they have left the board completely. It just got out of the pie there. McKenzie at 404.
Gavin will work to tune up and bring in these errant couple of darts here and there. You'll see those averages creep up for both of them. They're both just getting going here. Almost seems like he's trying to force that third dart in. Like he really just wants it that bad. Which, I mean, I get it, but.
Right. Well, he tends to fall forward a little bit with his third dart, too, with his rhythm.
Gotcha.
When you lean, when you lunge, when you fall, it's hard to be able to have a consistent release unless you're on. I mean, when you're on, obviously. But, yep, good switch. The way his darts land. Did get a 56 there. Let's see if McKenzie can give himself a shot here. Morning, Beth. Says, let's go, Gavin. All right, well, McKenzie's making this harder on himself to get these out shots. Let's see how much Gavin can put on and make life easier for himself.
It's a great start.
Switches.
Just needs to be smart.
Yep. Gets a 94. Has 112.
Man.
Sorry. Ron's got a little bit of tickle this morning.
Tickle waking up, getting going.
All right, missed the big number. Needs a triple now to have an out shot. And he gets it, gets the 87.
Almost seems like he's talking to himself when he's up there.
There you go. Let's see what. Yep. Should be a trip 20 double 16. Here we go. Just outside. All right, McKenzie's got 142. Is he going to go to the 20 route or the 17 route? Let's see what he does here. I believe he was going for the 17. Does miss it. May go to the 19 here. Back to the 20. Does get the 42. Makes it an even ton. Gavin's got clear 3 darts at 32. Inside. Out. Split them. And he does. Takes leg 2. Both hold the throw.
Everybody holds, and everybody's floating right about a 60. Their action started off and running.
Got a 55.
Okay, Gavin off and running now.
Is he filling it up? No, he switches. Got the 139.
McKenzie right on top, right below. That looks like he's going to need a switch there.
He does. He does get the 97.
Big switch connects on it. All right. Gavin is staying hot. Oh, and he knocks 2 out of them out.
Oh.
He hit it 60 on the floor, but it brought another one with it. So now just 60. Went from a 180 to a 120 to 60 real quick. That's your volume.
I was like, wait a second. What happened? Sorry about that.
And McKenzie firing right back in there with a 140. And this leg just kind of turned on its head a little bit. Gavin was out in front.
All right. Gavin should be going 18 here. No, he doesn't. Decides not to. Up. He gets over there. Does get the 128.
Man. That leaves the bogey. McKenzie now pouncing on the opportunity and staying hot.
He's probably going to switch to the 19 here. Hit the 99 or 137. Does get the 99. Leaves him 110. Gavin needs a good shot here. He puts some pressure on the 110. Starts off with the triple. He's got 54 left. It's a solid 14 to leave tops.
That puts all the pressure you could on that set.
Oh, absolutely.
On 110.
Interested to see what he does here. I'm not sure. I've never seen this gentleman play before, but I'm curious to see how he starts it. And he does go that route. Should go 18.
So, Mark, now that you're here dropping knowledge bombs for us, which we love more than we could possibly say, do you know the points awarded per position finish, since you happen to be here? We were asking ourselves that, and Juan was trying to research it. Is it 6? A lose to stay home? All right.
All right.
See if we can get a little verification on that. Gavin is dancing with the devil here.
All right, double 5, or does he split? Going right at it and hits it first dart. Takes a 2-1 lead.
All right, and that's our first break of throw. Gavin breaking McKenzie, and he will kick off leg number 4. So Mark Lacombe letting us know. Evolution standings, Seth on top by 9. Gavin ahead of Gavin in second. Seth won the first event. Oh, Aaron Quinn has the answers there. Okay. Seth won the first event. Gavin won the second. And Gavin is in the finals here of the event number 9, or the third event for the weekend.
Does he get the last triple? He does. I believe that's a 125.
So 125.
All right. Gavin stepping on the line, looking focused. Goes for the switch, but only gets 47. Just on top again. Makes it more difficult for a stacker to get by those.
See, that's where I'd switch.
He feels pretty comfortable. He can get to the right of that dart, it looked like. Only gets a 45, though.
We'll have to track Aaron down, Mark. Thank you for that. See if we can get an exact answer.
All right, 180 will put him at 151. See what he does here. Looks like he does get the ton.
Dana Minster says she's in the background. Perfect.
Gavin gets the 140 there.
I think Steve is on a mission.
Good morning, Chris Kilroy.
I mean, he's grouping them up, but I almost feel like he's blocking himself out of it. You know what I mean?
Every time he goes to the top, he's going to, unless he gives himself a clear shot or he switches. You don't always have to switch to the 19 a lot. There are people that shoot the 18.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying transition to something that's going to yield you a better point total instead of trying to force it.
Well, there's a lot of people that will not move, that try to force through flights and darts and angles and all kinds of things.
I wouldn't care if he wanted to switch to the bloody 14. I mean, just go find some points. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, he does get 81 there. Gavin Nickel does have 110.
It's not afternoon yet. We're still morning. Let it be morning.
It's afternoon in Ohio.
That's fair. Indiana, too.
Did you get any hollies this morning, Chris? Oh, picks a triple with the first. Double 15. Ooh, just on the outside. Good morning, Ross Courtney.
Oh, Ross finally decided to show up when we were actually here. Instead of talking to the stream when everybody gone to bed.
All right, got 48 here again. Does get that going double 16. Kind of a rush third dart, looks like just inside.
Now potential break back.
Right.
For McKenzie.
Double 15, or does he split it? He's still going for it. Needs to stay outside or hit it. I'm a little jealous.
Can't tell. Nope. Head to the sky tells us he did not connect.
All righty, he's got double 15 again.
David Holmes, what is up, my guy?
Yeah, good morning, David.
Double 5.
And he gets it with the third. Evens the match 2-2. He breaks back.
Yeah, Ross, we were like, yeah, we don't necessarily see your comments, buddy. We weren't here. David Holmes, one of my favorite Dayton people.
Uh-oh, is he going to fill it up? Nope. Just get to 140.
It almost seems like Gavin has these small lulls where his scoring goes a little soft or his finishing goes a little soft, and then he might lose a leg, he might win the leg, but then when the fire comes alive, and all of a sudden he's out and running again.
Right.
Just needs to find that gear and try to hold on to that gear. I think it's a dream for all of us, but
Well, absolutely. I mean, if we were all consistent, we could be on this stage too, but
no, I'd still find a way not to be.
does get the 136 to leave the big fish.
I would find a creative and interesting way not to be.
Get forfeited for talking before your match.
Something, yeah. I'd trip and fall over the line and be like, your darts are no good, go home.
All right, we got 80, and he ends up with 85.
Oh, yeah, there was some great gates and great Jules action last night.
Absolutely. Sure was.
John Foreman threw well. There was a lot of good action last night.
All right, 260 needs a ton here. Ooh.
Oh.
Gets a bounce out there, just gets 40. Gavin's got 6 darts now at 127. Does pick the treble, trip 17. He should set it up here. Yep, hits a single 18 to leave 32. All right, see if Mackenzie can get any pressure on Gavin on this 32 here.
I love 32, but the 18 to leave 32 off of 50 always just scares me.
It's a mindset there. You got to be able to be confident with it. He does get 81, does have 139. Gavin's got 3 at 32 here.
We're gonna break. Are we gonna break back? That's awkward.
Yeah, he's definitely got to move.
I don't think you could have moved far enough.
Oh, sure you can. You not want to see me how far I move on the line? You can move. I have been known to move 2 to 4 feet one way or the other. I can't tell if that second one's a 3 or a 19.
Nah, it looks like it's a 19, but
We're going to find out here real quick. Does get the 39, so it was 2 single 19s. Double 8.
those are good markers.
And gets it on the third.
And another break back.
Breaks
a little back four.
Yes, absolutely. Now up 3-2.
Hey, Dave, if you're still here, I need to I'm going to message you or Mama here. Probably not necessarily today. Maybe on my way home I'll do a little talk to text. But I need to schedule a time to come over and see y'all this week.
96 by Gavin.
Need to make it over to the Shizop.
See, those are good darts for Mackenzie underneath.
Yeah, underneath far enough to allow it. It's a matter of having that room.
Yeah, he gets the ton. Makes the triple on the first. Up, gets 66.
See, and that's why, for me, preference aside, I'm trying to work to find my dart with pitch because since obviously, Bill Taylor is the greatest stacker to ever do it, but I feel like it makes you deal more left or right, and I hate dealing with left or right. Like if you're stacking on top is fine, but if you've got a dart that's in the way, you find yourself trying to leave laterally left or right to leave more room in a trip bed.
Well, that's just for you. I typically miss left or right. My up and down doesn't usually change as much, so I don't mind that. That's where the stackers have that, in my opinion, that much of a, I won't say an advantage. It's probably a poor statement, but I feel like it's easier to stack my darts than to understack it.
Okay.
But that's just my personal opinion. But people that are the understackers are trying to hit their barrel mid to front to follow the other one that's already in the board. Whereas I'm doing the same thing. I feel like I have more room to do that, to get it in there.
Okay.
Because I'm not pitched that way to where I have to worry about that left or right as much. But that,
Okay.
like I said, that's
Big
just
third for Gavin. To leave 1-5-6.
All right. He's got the first shot on an out shot now.
Yeah, McKenzie had another bounce out. But I don't know that it was a trip, so it might have not mattered regardless. It would have still left him on a bogey.
Ooh. It's only 42, but that does give him an out shot, though. Game of 156. Oh, he gets the first one. Ooh, just misses the second one. Does have 76. And picks the last one for the double 8.
Mountains of pressure on this 1-5-6 now.
On top again. Like I said, he seems pretty comfortable moving to the left and right of those. Ooh, I think that was a 1, but it did fall out.
Still never fun to have one on the floor.
All
and
right,
steal.
Gavin, for a chance to go up 4-2. Down to the double 2 and gets it. Almost kisses that 17, but the wire saves him.
About bent that bad boy. About made the 17 a smidge smaller. Not just one that just wrapped up. The one before that, he actually had 32 first, and then he went to double 8, and then hit the double 8.
McKenzie starts off with an 83. Does pick the last one.
That's a perfect little walk. One from the other. Hi, honey. How you?
Little wayward lost his dart there.
Watching some youngins play darts. I mean, they're not that young, but considerably younger than me. All right, so Gavin ahead just slightly here against the throw.
I don't, if it's blur on your end, I'm not really sure. Our screen is pretty clear right now, but we can try to look at the other screens and see
It
if there's
looked good
anything to the.
from here. Hey, Juan, will you bump the camera in and out real quick to see if it can tighten the focus any? People are saying we look a little blurry.
This is the Elevation Tour event number 9 by the CDC.
Oh, weird. Player stage looks good on ours too. I'm not sure. It might be the what Facebook is pushing out if you're watching on Facebook. Or it might be a signal reception to what's buffering out. But yeah, Troy, this is Evolution event number 9. These are the young guns firing away for a chance to go and play in the Winmore World Youth Tour. Yeah, Facebook looks good to some. Then it might just be down to either your reception or your phone's buffering if you're watching on a phone, or your Wi-Fi if you're watching at home on a TV.
3 unlucky triples there. Gavin's got 62.
Because we are clear on this
Should
end.
be a single 20 for double 16 if you stay in a similar route.
Oh, he dubs
does
it.
hit the double. Double 6. And he goes inside and leaves 6. Gunsy now has 104. Is he going to go 18s?
I'd be feeling pretty calm with this 104 because 6 is awkward.
He does go for it. Now can no longer do that with 2 darts. Oh, he's had too many wayward triples in this game. Let's see if Gavin decides to switch this 6.
I would split it.
I would split
2
it
for double 2.
I would do the same. He does leave the
Or
madhouse
that.
now. He does bust it. All right, McKenzie's got 72. See what he decides to do with his first dart. Ooh, he went for the 12 route. Down for the bull. And he just misses to the outside.
Now opts to go right at it, and now can't do it. Lord mercy.
This is an awkward throw.
That's the 19.
Gets the double 19. No score again. All right.
Can't do that.
All right. He's probably going to split this 34, or at least I would.
I would say I'd go 2.
See, I don't
I'd
agree
go
with going
2
right
for
at.
double 16.
He's got to stay down.
Now he's got to hit or be done.
He's got to get after it. And he does. He does pick it up. Pulls it back to 3-4.
Shake of the head from Gavin because he knows he had several chances there to put himself on deck and in the barn.
Just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who's joining the stream here today. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your conversation. Make sure you stop in and say hi. We can acknowledge that you're here.
So here, just for the way that it looks like it's hanging, I'm switching. I get it. I understand. I can appreciate it. He's a better darter than I am. But just, it looks so awkward up there.
All right, starts off with the triple. Ooh, gets on top. And a nice solid ton after following his 59. Is he going to get another solid 60? Nope. He ends up going wayward into the 1. Starting off with a triple again. He's trying to get into the rhythm. I think he's rushing that third dart a little too much. Needs to make sure he gets it in his hand correctly. Starting with the triple. Just underneath. Does have 85. Gavin, that's the third run in a row. He started off with a triple. Does get 99. He does leave an outshot at 158.
McKenzie sitting back 315.
Okay, good point right here, Ryan. I want to show you this at 315. If you go bullseye first and hit 2 trip 20s, that does leave you the big fish. Anything else does nothing for you unless you hit 3 triples.
Noted. 315, go bull. All right.
Now, that's only if your opponent's at an outshot, which in this particular reason
Right.
was why I was
You're trying to get
mentioning.
yourself back into it. Yep.
Absolutely. They're already at the shot. You have to give yourself an opportunity for that. Whether you hit the next 2 darts or not, give yourself the opportunity by knowing the right shot.
That looks like that's a trip start, too. Is that a ton?
Slow. We're getting ready to find out. It is only
No.
a 60. Gavin with a ton. Going for double top for a 5-3 lead. Ooh, just on the inside. Now we got double 10. Just on the outside.
Bending wires, but not hitting doubles.
All right, we got a huge shot here for a 160. Not going to happen this time.
Gavin will come back with a look at the double 10. McKenzie needs to be careful here. You want to leave it tidy. You don't want to leave it crazy.
All right, let's see what he's composed for. Got double 5. He hit it earlier, and he hits it again. Now up 5-3 with one more win to go to take the final.
But now you see the thing to look at that is he could have had the win with the hold to throw versus now having to break back.
Right.
And we'd have cleaned up that 6.
Wait. Gets out of the big number. See if he can keep his. He's still on that triple. Looks to be like an 85. Just to the left. I'm not sure what the last one is.
So it looks like a 31.
Just unlucky on that.
Great grouping, just wrong side of the wire. That's it, only 15 on the floor.
Yeah.
Terry Tony with the get it, Gavin.
He's getting too many wayward darts, and it's going to be costing him. He's got to narrow that back in. Ooh, only a 43 there. Good switch, but only gets 59. Puts Gavin at 332. If he gets a 180, he can have a 152 out. Brandy coming in with, come on, Gavin.
Brandy should be throwing right now. Playing women's cricket.
81 there for McKenzie. Goes just left again. Frustration there.
Little left all the way around.
37. All right. I like shooting 18 here. Let's see what he does. 140 here only gives him a 165, which is a bogey. But he should be just trying to get it down. I still like my percentage shots. A lot of people know them.
All right, so Gavin
needs a big shot here to try to get ahead here. Does pick the triple. Leaves him 195.
A little bit of pressure, but if McKenzie stays straight, he would be the first one to see an out.
Got at least
maybe not now. Uh-oh.
Yep, definitely not going to get that first shot at now. All right, let's see what Gavin can do for himself.
19s here.
Yeah, I think that's where he's going. Trying to stay in 40, 59. Does leave him the 136.
Looks like that's a trip. Is that just slow?
I think it's low. Yeah. I think that's a triple.
That's a trip 7.
So
28.
Yep. Does leave the big fish. Let's see what Gavin can do on this 136.
I think he needs to be aggressive but not sloppy with it.
That was a good switch. I don't mind that. If he went single trip, it would have left him double top. But unfortunately, he went into the 7. So let's see what he's got for the big fish.
Will not go. So Gavin will come back to look at 86.
In his face, he is getting frustrated.
Yep.
Should be a trip 18 to a double 16 shot here. 2 darts. Go single 18 again for the bowl. And
not the best bid on that bowl.
Now he's got 43 now. McKenzie still has the opportunity. See if he can seize it. Gets out of the 20. Too worried about that 5 there. Nice pick up there with the trip 19.
It's all right. 3 for tops or 11 for double 16. Double 16 it is. Whoa.
24. Now has 12. McKenzie was 66. Should be trip 10, double 18 here. Only other really good option, in my opinion, is the bullseye, hitting the double. Leave yourself double 8. Oh, he gets fortunate to hit the 6. 20 for double top.
Oh, he's into the 1.
Definitely frustrating, setting in very much so here on stage here for McKenzie.
All right, Gavin, for the match.
Leaves Madhouse.
Oh.
So much of a frustration for Gavin there. Dropped that second dart big time.
Yep. All right, tops for McKenzie. For him, that's a great marker. Even better.
He's going to keep it alive.
Ooh, splits the difference on those two and stays just high.
All right, for potential win for tour, event number 9 for the Evolution Tour.
Careful now.
Oh,
that's
probably the best marker for him right there. And he gets it.
He squeezes
and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Gavin Nickel, winner of Evolution Tour event number 9.
That's 2 wins on the weekend for Gavin.
Right.
That's off to him.
Finished up with a 64.54 average for Gavin and a 59.16 for McKenzie.
Well played, gents. Well played.
That does conclude all the CDC events for the weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, that should be it. That is it as far as the CDC goes. Yep.
All righty.
It'll be all Music City Classic all the time now.
That's right. The Legacy. He's got it on the back of his shirt. He just told me what his nickname was yesterday. I actually didn't know it.
What?
Gavin's nickname is the Legacy.
Yeah, he got coined with that. What was it? I think the big, like 2 years ago, Brownsburg is when that started getting tossed around a bunch.
Yeah, I didn't know until he told me.
Yeah.
Mandy Lindsay says, whoop, whoop. Congratulations, Gavin Nickel.
Because I think we ended up being in a big discussion where we were bouncing around nickname ideas for everybody. I think that's about the time Joey Lanal went with they went with Juggernaut with Joey Lanal. Gavin went with Legacy because he very much is a legacy and being a nickel.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and it fits. Positive kid, positive attitude.
All right.
Throws a mean dart. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, in this little lull in between, they're going to work on bringing us more action. Will be lots of cricket the rest of the day, the rest of the way. So if you can like, share, subscribe, turn all the notification bells on. If you're not here already, Mandy Lindsay, I have something for you to collect if you're not currently playing, since you are commenting in the chat. So RQ and I are going to be here with you pretty much the rest of the way until we pack it all up and head on home. So make sure to tune in. We will have more cricket action here to you real soon.
Yep. Looks like they're already into the top 16 of the women's singles cricket.
Perfect.
Looks like in the top, we do have one quarterfinal that's already ready, but not at a board. We do have Amanda. I can't even.
What?
Sato.
Preciado. Yep.
And Paula Murphy. And it looks like Danny Warmack is already waiting for somebody to get to her in the top 8.
Haley Cherry and
Michaela.
I can't read the small print from here.
Let me go back to this.
Chris Kilroy wants to know if he get changed for a nickel. Yeah, take that up.
Okay, let's see. We'll just go to the matches. It makes it a little.
Well, if you're saying when we get there, bring food.
You're not even here yet, Mandy.
Bring food. That means she's not playing singles. Bring food.
All right. It looks like we got some men's doubles cricket action going on already, too.
Yeah, they started at 11.
Okay. Looks like we got a top 64 match of Leonard Gates and Jason Watt against Matt Arpin and Rich Ginrot.
Watt and Gates are playing together?
Yeah. They're it's 1-1. Let's see. That should be I think it's a race to 2. Oh, Matt Arpin has a shot to win here. Take out Jason Watt and Leonard Gates.
Matt Arpin is sharp.
Oh, he's absolutely. And does take leg 3. Leonard Gates and Jason Watt are now out. Matt Arpin and his partner is moving on to the top 32. All right. What else we got going on here? Another
Spellman, Larry and Nick, Spellman and Long.
Yeah, and they're sitting at 1-1. We got Nick Lemberg and Larry Butler at 323 points, and Jim Long and Alex Spellman at 380. In a commanding lead, they have 20s, 18s, and 2 17s, where Nick Lemberg and Larry Butler only have the 19 closed and 2 17s. And the decider, let's see what Spellman does here. See how much more pressure he can put on it. Does hit a big 7 mark.
A little bit.
Yeah. Trip 17, single 16, triple 15.
Just a little pressure, you know.
See what Larry can do with the 16s here, or he may decide to go bull. We'll see what he does. We're just waiting on our next live match for the stage. Big 4 mark. Back to Spellman. Needing 2 bullseyes to take the leg, move on.
Gives him 1 out of 2. Dude.
All right, Jim Long needs 1 bullseye to end their match, and gets it. Jim Long and Alex Spellman do move on. Nick and Larry are now out. Moving on to the top 32. Let's go ahead and try to find us another one we can look at. In the meantime, that's going live.